All right, guys, we got rents today. Took a loss. Looks like my trade idea is now going to play out. I think we wanted to take out these lows. I wanted longs to all-time highs up here, and it looks like it's about to play out. Honestly, I think this will continue upwards, and we'll probably take that out, which is unfortunate. Tap, swept this low, displacement. Honestly, this would have been the trade I would have taken if I just was extremely patient and waited and slap out all-time highs and just hold that baby for the moon. But I didn't. And I didn't want to take an extra trade today because I already took a loss. So that's part of my rules. But what I saw this morning, guys, swept out this low here, which I liked. And then also we're in the order block-ish of this up here, right? Then we go to the 15-minute here. Tap that. And honestly, I was looking for shorts off rip. I really was, until I realized that we had all-time highs right here, which honestly got me wanting to take longs. I wish I never saw it because honestly I would have taken shorts. But we came down, we tapped into here, we had a candle back up, which honestly, in my opinion, what I should have realized was this move down, sweeping this little internal low. If this wasn't the move that was going to take it higher to all-time highs, all-time highs, it normally just rips. That's what I should have noticed. So I should have honestly been switching my bias at that point and stayed with my bearish bias because I would have we respected this gap here. We had a small 1-minute breakage to the upside, which allows me to say that a 5-minute retrace occurred, right? Part of my rules. And then right after respecting that gap, we break structure to the downside. This is the trade I wanted to take. And I kind of wish I did because it would have I would have targeted this low. It would have printed. It would have smacked. I wish this is the trade I wanted and this is what I should have taken. I literally was about to press sell right here, but didn't end up doing it because I wanted to be more patient because I thought, since I started kind of changing my bias to really wanting all-time highs, I was like, we could manipulate this low and then go higher. I've seen it plenty of times. And that's where, I messed myself up because then right after we manipulate it, we get this little 1-minute break, which honestly, it's a very weak break. In my opinion, I should have waited for a little bit more, but that's what I ended up taking. And I was going to hold all-time highs here. And as you can see, we got rinsed. So shorts were definitely the move. I wish I stuck with my original bias. I would have taken shorts today, would have taken the dub. But this is part of trading, and this is part of, the battle of trading. Some days, you are just wrong. It's just straight up, you had the wrong DOL. Or you kind of change your mind halfway through, or you start building. Because I can always build a bias for whatever direction. I can always find something that agrees with the direction it's moving. I just started thinking since I saw all-time highs, I was like, all-time highs is extremely strong, and when we get near it, we just rip to it. It's like a magnet. So I was like, okay, sweep this low, let's start ripping up. But honestly, that was not that much of a displacement to the upside. So I should have just sat on my hands. Honestly, let this get taken out. Maybe even let it get taken one more time. See, this would have been hard. I don't know if I would have taken. This is why I should wait for an IFVG, but that would have been an IFVG right there. I probably would have taken this and got rinsed. But yeah, guys, this is what happened today. Losses are part of the game, part of the system, part of the model, and it just is what it is. You're gonna take losses in day trading. It's impossible to trade without losing. It's absolutely impossible. You cannot trade and never lose. That's just impossible. So you have to be willing to accept it, and you need to have stuff in place to keep you from tilting. So my rule is I just take one trade, win or loss, get off. And for me, so far this year, it has been working. I've made 6 figures. I feel like that's proof in its own. I've made enough income to do absolutely nothing for the rest of this year, and I'm extremely happy with that. Obviously, I'm going to scale to even crazier numbers, and I'm hoping to make anywhere from $500,000 to $1 million this year in funded accounts. So If I can do it, y'all can do it. I promise. It just, you have to scale. You have to trust in your system. I don't need to win every single day to make a lot of money. I just need to be consistently winning more often than not. And I do. So I know this. So I don't really care that today I didn't make money because I know overall over time that I do make money. So like, you just have to accept losses. Like, this could have easily been a winning day. Could have easily been this. Could have been that. I can beat myself up and overthink and analyze and all this and go into a crazy spiral. But I've proven to myself through back testing. I've proven myself over the years of literally day trading every single market open that I know what I'm doing. I just have to give myself time to win, you know? And like in the future, say my live account, like there's no difference in losing what I lose, like $400 a day. And as I scale and scale and scale, like, yeah, theoretically it's more loss, but like it should feel exactly the same. Like you just following a system. That's why I don't understand when I see this is like this. I know someone's not profitable when I see them. Like the other day we had not trying to cook this person specifically, but I was in a group call for the Apex Live stuff, and there was a question someone asked about if they can risk like one mini or one micro, and if that would be fine, or like if there's any profit targets. But why would you risk one micro? Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. Like that, if you're profitable, in my opinion, you got to have at least higher than a 50% win rate, unless your RR is just off the charts, right? But I would say in general, most people are rocking like 1.5 to 2 RR, like 60 to 70% win rate, I would hope. So why would you risk like $100 when your drawdown is 3,000? You would have to lose 30 trades in a row, right? 30 trades in a row. The probability of you losing 30 trades in a row when your win rate is 60 to 70% is insane. Insane. That's not even like, honestly, that shouldn't even be possible unless you over risk, over trade. That's why, like, if say I take 2 trades a day, that just ruins my statistic. I'm out here doubling my risk, doubling my loss capability, and there's really not much of an upside. So I just like getting off, right? That just keeps me locked in. But when I see, oh my goodness, I don't know why that frustrates me so much, but it does, because all trading is, bro. Like, listen, this is why I recommend for beginners to buy one account, risk 300 to 400, right? If you want to actually make money, 300, 400, so you're not on the account for 700 days. But then it gives you a buffer to where like you can actually, take out some of the kinks in your trading, like some of the stuff you're doing wrong, some stuff you're doing right, right? This keeps you in good check. You can lose like 4 to 5 trades in a row, and then it's going to blow. So hopefully, that's pretty difficult. So hopefully you don't lose that many in a row. And then obviously when you first start starting, your risk management is going to be perfect. You're going to get used to contracts, stop loss, take profit, all that. So that's fine. I mean, honestly, I expect you to blow like 1 to 3 to like 5 accounts. But let's say you finally pass it. You get your first payout. First thing I want you to do is buy another account. Go to 2 accounts, get another payout. And then every time you get payout, add 2 more accounts. Now you have 4. Get another payout. Add 4 more. Get another payout. Add 8 more. Just keep doubling it and buying as many accounts as physically possible. That should be your goal. Because say you can, in a month, average like 3K to 5K profit over the entire month, risking 300 to 500. That's pretty good, Low end, here. High end, here. But 3K a month isn't that much. One account, some of them have 2K like targets. Like you can only take out 2K. So like in reality, like you're probably only making like 2,000 off that one account. But let's just say for simplicity's sake, 3K off that one account. Now imagine if you had 10 of them. Now you're making 30. And you didn't change anything. All you did was scale. Okay, now what if you had 50 of them? Then you're making $150,000 doing the exact same thing you did when you had one account. This is the scalability of day trading, and this is why you should abuse prop firms. Abuse them. Buy as many accounts as possible and scale them once you've proven to yourself that you have the ability. Like next week, I'm going to add a full stack of Lucid and possibly a full stack of My Fund of Future. I want to get back up to my 30 account threshold that I was at. So I think I'm going to add those into the play, and add those on to the roster if you must, and start running those up as well with my accounts. Because I can add those Lucids. That will gain me an extra like 20,000 a month. And then add in those My Fun of Future accounts, add in another 20 or 30. Honestly, I'm going to add in TPT. I think I want to try those out. Those ones look pretty awesome. They have like a 5.5K max. I'm going to add those to the stack and possibly even risk more with those ones. But yeah, guys, that's my play going forward. I'm just going to continue to add stacks next week. Since I passed a bunch this week and they're chilling right now. I mean, I have to lose like 4 trades in a row to blow them. Chilling, so should be good. My top step accounts are up like 2K for all 5 of them. My Alpha Future accounts are up 500 on all 5 of them. So just got to build the buffer now and then start just running payouts. Just running them. So I'm going to start adding in. I'm going to add in Lucid, a stack of Lucid. I'm going to add in My Fun and Futures, you're saying. So I'm going to try to add in 10 more accounts next week. And then the following week, try to add in another 5 or 10 accounts. And I'm just going to do that every single week. Like as I'm getting payouts, I'm just going to keep adding more and more accounts. And I'm going to try to run up some 6-figure months. And then I'm going to try to pump all that money into my live account to where my live account can start making, upwards of like $30,000 to $50,000 a month just off my live account, not included funded accounts. And then just start running it from there. That's my plan, guys. That's the play. That's what I'm thinking. And yeah, hopefully the stuff I'm giving y'all is good information. Hopefully it's helping y'all in your trading. Hopefully y'all took a dub today. Hopefully y'all took those shorts to 930 lows. They did look really good. I mean, I really was going to take it to this right here. We had this large move up out of nowhere, and then we had these lows here. So, but hopefully y'all took dubs today. Good job trading today. Good job finishing out this week. We finished this week out up. Hallelujah. Y'all are doing good. Y'all are on the right track. If you're following your rules this week, one trade, whatever your rules are, you don't have to copy me specifically. It's just what works for me. I do one trade, 300 to 500 risks, get off. That's it. So, y'all have a good one. Hopefully, y'all take dubs today. Hopefully, y'all were correct with your bias. And every single day, get better. I recommend journaling all your trades, writing what you thought, what was going through your head, what happened mentally during your trade, and just going from there. And then over the weekend, maybe like on Saturday or Sunday, like don't do it today, but maybe wait till like Saturday or even Sunday, and going over every single trade you took for the week, what you did right, what you did wrong, what you could do better. What was good about the trade, what was bad about the trade, if there was anything wrong with the trade, and to use this to kind of motivate you. Like you need to see on a long-term scale, not just on a day-to-day basis. Like I could beat myself up. Oh, I took a loss today. Oh my gosh, so terrible. I suck. I don't know how to trade. Oh my gosh. But no, there's more. I have more data proving that I know what I'm doing than I don't know what I'm doing. And I know if I fall back into my old habits that was keeping me from making money, I won't make money. If I literally sat on here and kept trading, I wouldn't make money. If I started just risking double my contracts on my second trade, trying to make my money back and some and the profit, I want the money back and I want the profit, I'm not going to make money. So it's just stupid. So just stay true to your system and what keeps you accountable. You need to have like a set amount of rules. Like you got to have a couple rules just to keep you locked in. But yeah, guys, that's enough yapping for today. I'll probably make another YouTube video or a couple YouTube videos this weekend. And yeah, probably grind out some stuff for y'all, make some better content. And y'all stay tuned. Y'all have a blessed one.